Okay, so in this video we shall be looking at how to solve questions on surd. But this time around we are looking at finding the square root of a surdic expression. Things of this nature are what we call surdic expression, where we are having a rational number being added to a surd, and then you are asked to find the square root of both of these. Okay, all right, let's start get started. Now when we have um, things of this nature, okay, we start by saying that solution, right? So um, let's do this on a different page. Okay, you say let the square root of what, of 7 plus 2 root 10. Okay, let this thing be equals to what? Equals to root a plus root b, right? So let this be equals to this. It implies that we say the square root of 7 plus 2 root 10, that let it be equals to the square root of what? A plus root b. You can choose any alphabet. You can choose x and y. Okay, now find the square of both sides. Okay, square both sides. If you square both sides, you have 7 plus 2 root 10. Okay, equals to what? Equals to root a plus root b, all squared. Okay, if you square both sides, this square will go away, so to remain only this. So you have 7 plus 2 root 10 to equals to what? A whole of this is same thing as saying root a, right, plus root b. Let me just simplify it. Let's simplify it, right? You have 7 plus 2 root 10 to equals to root a into root a plus root b, right? Then plus root b bracket root a plus root what? B. Okay, all right. You have 7 plus 2 root 10 equals to what? Use this to open this. You have a, then plus root ab, then plus, use it to open, you have root what? Ab, then plus this to open this. You have only b. So you're having 7 plus 2 root 10 to be equals to a plus what? B, then plus this plus will give us what? 2 root ab, right? Now if you equate terms, okay, I'll put this in a bracket, right, to make it one term. Equate this to this, you have that 7 is equals to what? A plus what? B. Okay, got this equation what? Equation 1. Then if you equate 2 root 10 plus 2, equal to what? 2 root ab. Okay, this 2 root ab can clear off this, so we have that 10 is equals to what? Ab. Call this equation what? Equation 2. Now from this equation 2, go ahead and make a the subject formula. So I have that a is equals to what? 10 over what? B, right? Let's call this equation what? 3. Now substitute this equation 3 into what? Into equation 1. Okay, so anywhere we see a here, we put 10 over b. So you have that 7 is equals to what? 10 over b plus what? B. Multiply through by b. If you multiply through by b, you have that 7b is equals to what? 10 plus what? B squared, right? Once I see this square, I know this is quadratic. So I have 7b minus 10, okay, minus minus b squared equals to what? 0. Okay, then I have minus b squared, then plus 7b minus what? 10, right, equals to 0. We are just trying to make it to come um, to the normal form of a quadratic equation that says ax squared plus bs equals to, sorry, plus c equals to 0. Okay, that is just what we are trying to do. I'm trying to make this to come to this conformity. All right, so this will become what? I multiply through by minus, right? If I do that, I have that b squared minus 7b then plus 10 is equals to what? 0. Okay, now I go ahead and look forward for two numbers that if I multiply it can give me what? Can give me 10, but if I add or subtract will give me the, and those two numbers is what? 2 and 5, right? Yes, 2 times 5 will give me this. So and then minus 2 minus 5 will give me this. So I have b squared minus what? 2b then minus 5b then plus 10 equals to what? 0, right? So put this in a bracket. Okay, yeah, put that in a bracket. So from here I can factor out, right? So if I factor out, I have that b into what? B minus 2 then minus what is common here is what? Is 5 bracket what? B minus what? This equals to 0. Here and here must be equal in a quadratic word expression. So I have b minus 5 equals to 0 or b minus 2 equals to what? 0. After b is equals to 5 or b is equals to what? 2. Now the next thing I do is, since I've gotten this, I will now go ahead to find the value of what? A. Okay, so I now say it put the values of what? Of A into where? Into equation what? Equation, let's use equation 1, right? Let's use equation 1. So equation 1 says 7 is equals to what? A plus what? B. This is our equation 1. So anywhere we see B, we put 5. Okay, let's say when B is equals to what? 5. So you have that 7 is equals to what? Equals to A plus what? 5. So A will be equals to what? 7 minus what? 5, which is what? Which is 2. And then when what? When B is equals to what? When B is equals to 2, right? You have that 7 is equals to what? 7 is equals to A plus what? 2. So A will be equals to what? 7 minus what? Minus 2. That is giving us 5. Okay, so you can say that therefore when B gave us what? When B was equals to what? 5. Okay, A was what? A was 2, right? A was 2. And then when B gave us 2, okay, A was what? A was 5, right? Now let's go ahead and get our final. So now let's get our final answer. We said that let what? The square root of what? The square root of 7 plus 2 root 10, and let it be equals to what? Let it be equals to root A plus root what? Root B. Okay, so now let's put those our answers we got now in this place. Remember the first A we got was what? We got root 2 plus what? Root 5. Okay, or root what? Root 5 plus what? Plus root what? Root 2. Since we know that addition is what? That addition is commutative. Okay, so this and this are the same thing. Okay, therefore Therefore our solution is root 2 plus root 5, twice, right? Yeah, twice is our solution, because addition is commutative. Okay, then the next question, over to the next question. The same way, I just say let the square root of this, okay, let it be equals to what? Root a minus root b. And the sign changes, also change your sign here. So square both sides. Okay, that will give us 8 minus 2 root 15 all squared equals to root a minus root b, right? All squared, right? This square can take away this one, so I have 8 minus 2 root 15, right? To be equals to root a into root a minus root b, right? Then minus root b into what? Root a minus root b. Hope you understand what I'm doing here. Because this square means this times this, okay? So we are opening the bracket here. That's 8 minus 2 root 15 to be equals to what? 8 times this is a minus root ab. This times is minus root ab. Minus times is plus. I have b, okay? I have 8 minus 2 root 15 because 8 plus b minus 2, then root ab, right? So if we equate terms, right? If we equate terms, we have 8 to be equals to what? A plus b, equation 1. The next is we have minus 2 root 15 to be equals to minus 2 root ab, right? You know, this can clear away this. So we have 15 to be equals to what? ab. You can call this equation what? 2. So from equation 2, let's try to make a the subject. So we have a to be equals to what? 15 over b. And call equation 3. Now substitute this equation 2 and equation 3 into our what? Into our equation 1. Okay, look at equation 1 here, right? So anyway, we see a here, we put 15 over this, okay? We have 8 to be equals to what? Equals to 15 over b, then plus what? Plus b. Let's multiply through by the LCM. That will give us ab to be equals to what? 15 plus b squared. Okay, now take this to that, you have 0, right? You have 15 plus b squared minus 8b. This is the quadratic. So you have let's rearrange this thing. Okay, if you rearrange this, you have something like this. You have let's say you have plus b squared minus 8b plus 15, okay, equals to 0, right? This means b squared minus 8b plus 15 is equals to 0. Two numbers that can give us what? 15, and their sum will give us this, okay? 3 and 5, okay? 3 and 5. So I have b squared minus 3b, okay? Then plus what? No, minus 5b plus 15 is equals to 0. Close this in a bracket, right? So what is common here is b. So I have b in bracket, b minus what? 3, right? Then minus 5 into what? B minus 3. Remember, this guy will always be what? The same. These two guys, they will always be the same, okay? Alright, so this will give us what? Take one of them. So I have b minus 5 equals 0, or b minus 3 equals what? 0. That means my solution is b equals to what, 5, or b is equals to what, 3. Now a quick one, let's substitute the value of b into what, into equation 3. Okay, substitute values of what, b into here, into equation 3. Equation 3 is what the equation 3 says, 15 over what, over b, right? You have a to be equals to what, equals to 15 over what, b, and the values of b are what, 5 and 3. So let's say when b is equals to what, 5, okay, it implies that a will be equals to what, 15 over what, 5. That is giving us what, that is giving us 3, right? Now when b is equals to what, 3, okay, it implies that a will be equals to 15 over what, 3. That is giving us what, that is giving us 5, right? Therefore our final answer, the square root of what was that question again? 8 minus 2 root 15. The square root of 8 minus 2 root 15 is equals to what? Is equals to, you have roots. The first one is, we know we have root a minus root b, right? So this is equals to what? This is equals to my first a, okay, my first a is 3. I have root 3, okay, minus root b. My b is what? My b is 5. Or, okay, or we have what again? We have my next a is what? My next a is root what? Root 5 minus what? Root what? Root 3. Okay, this guy should be 5, right? Now minus this. You know that subtraction is not commutative, so the answer is this, or this, okay, because subtraction is not what, is not commutative. So with this, we've come to the end of today's video. Okay, so you can verify that this is the square root of this. You know, the square root of let's say the square root of 16 is what, is 4. So that means 4 times 4 give us this. I hope you are getting it. So the square root of this number is root 3 minus root this. Just like the square root of 16 is 4. That means 4 times 4 will give me back 16. That means root 3 minus root 5 times root 3 minus root 5 will give me, is going to give us 8 minus 2 root 15, which was what we were asked to find its square root. Okay, so that is how it is being done. So please do it to drop a comment in the comment section, and then like this video, also subscribe and share, and watch out for the next episode. Thank you.